Rabbit News Hallyu is breaking down a story that looks like a sweet celebrity moment, but before we go further, there's one thing buried in the logistics of this story that most coverage completely skipped over, and it changes the read on all of it. Here's the detail: Yangshan peaches don't travel. They don't sit in a fulfillment warehouse. They don't survive a courier van doing 12 other deliveries. The only way to get them fresh to a set in a neighboring city is to have someone who cares enough and has access to a car and a supply to make a dedicated trip. That's not fan service. That's a family errand. And that distinction is not accidental. What's actually worth noting is what this signals about how Zhang Linghe manages his public image, or more precisely, how deliberately he doesn't manage it in the conventional sense. Most talent at his level in C-biz would route a gesture like this through their management team: branded packaging, a Weibo post time to peak traffic, maybe a subtle product tie-in. There's none of that here. The peaches arrived. People talked about it. The story spread organically. That is either a very sophisticated PR strategy dressed as no strategy at all, or it's genuine, and the machine around him is smart enough to let genuine moments breathe. Either reading is interesting. Because in an industry where actors are currently under scrutiny for perceived extravagance, private cars, lavish on-set treatment, arriving with a box of fruit your mom picked is arguably the most disarming move available. This isn't the first time, which matters. He did this in 2025 as well. He's spoken about Yangshan peaches in interviews. He's referenced Wuxi specialties, sweet and sour pork ribs, Taihu Lake seafood, Xiaolong babo, enough that fans have given him the nickname Hometown Ambassador. That's not a one-off moment of warmth. That's a consistent identity thread, and consistent identity threads in C-biz don't stay accidental past the second repetition. Now consider the co-star variable. Liu Yuning shared publicly that he initially found Zhang Linghe reserved, and only later realized how warm and grounded he actually is. That's a very specific arc, the person who seems cold but is revealed to be genuine, and it's one of the most durable likability frameworks in celebrity culture globally. It works because it rewards the audience for paying attention. It makes fans feel like insiders. And here, it's being confirmed by a peer, not a publicist, which carries a completely different weight. The broader move happening here is something the industry is watching whether it admits it or not. In a post-excess correction cycle in Chinese entertainment, the artists who are consolidating long-term goodwill aren't the ones with the biggest production values. They're the ones whose personal brand survives a slow news week. A peach from your mother's city, delivered by hand, remembered a year later, that's not a campaign. That's infrastructure. The question worth sitting with is whether this kind of quiet, granular relatability is something that gets designed, discovered, or both, and whether the line between the two even matters anymore when the outcome is this consistent. If you want the angle that the recap accounts won't give you, you already know where to come. This is Rabbit News Hallyu.